Hey everyone, and welcome back to K-Pop Spotlight TV. Army, K-pop industry insiders, and everyone watching, today we are touching the most dangerous topic in the industry right now. On January 7, 2026, a shocking report dropped that has the legal world in a frenzy. The Korean police are agonizing over whether to arrest the father of BTS, Bang Si-hyuk. But here is the question no one is brave enough to ask: is this an investigation, or is this a witch hunt? Is the most powerful man in K-pop being unfairly persecuted by a police force that is terrified of losing face? While the world celebrates the BTS 2026 comeback, the man who built the empire is trapped in a legal nerve war that has lasted over 2 months since his last summons. Today, we are exposing the holes in the police's case, the internal friction in the National Investigation Headquarters, and the shocking possibility that Bang Si-hyuk is being targeted precisely because he is too big to fail. Let's dive into the tea. Part 1, the 2-month silence, why the delay? Let's look at the facts that the mainstream media isn't highlighting. Usually, after a high-profile summons, a warrant is filed within a month. But for Chairman Bang? The police have been deliberating for 2 months since his November 2025 interrogation. Why the delay? The gossip behind the scenes is that the police are terrified. They know that if they file for an arrest warrant and it gets dismissed by the court, it will be a catastrophic backlash for the police's reputation. If the evidence was a slam dunk, would they be waiting this long? Or are they desperately trying to fix a weak case because they realized they overreached? Think about it, they've already raided HYBE, raided the Korea Exchange, and put a travel ban on Bang Si-hyuk. They've treated him like a fugitive for a case involving a 2019 pre-listing deal. Does the punishment already seem to outweigh the alleged crime? Part 2, the IP rebellion and the $32 million coincidence. Now, let's connect the dots that no one else is connecting. This police pressure is peaking exactly while HYBE and ADOR are fighting a massive 43.1 billion won, $32 million, legal war with former executives and certain New Jeans members. Is it a coincidence that every time HYBE tries to move forward with the BTS 2026 comeback or resolve their internal disputes, a new leak comes out from the police about Bang Si-hyuk's impending arrest? Critics are starting to whisper that the authorities might be using this investigation to keep the most powerful man in K-pop humble. The charge is that he deceived investors back in 2019 about the IPO. But wait, the investors involved are sophisticated private equity funds. These aren't regular people, these are professional money managers. Why are the police acting like they are protecting vulnerable victims when this looks like a standard corporate dispute from 7 years ago? Part 3, the nerve war, police versus prosecution. This is where it gets truly scandalous. The news report from January 7 reveals a massive power struggle between 3 different government bodies. The police, the Financial Crime Investigation Unit. The prosecution, the Grim Reapers of UIDO. The FSS, Financial Supervisory Service. They are all fighting for the glory of bringing down Bang Si-hyuk. The police are reportedly worried that the prosecution will take their information and hand it over to the FSS Special Police to steal the lead on the case. If the goal was justice, why are they fighting over who gets the credit? This isn't about the law anymore, this is about ego and authority. The police are so scared of losing face that they are looking for any loophole to keep Bang Si-hyuk in their grip. When an investigation becomes about not losing face instead of finding the truth, that is when it becomes persecution. Part 4, internal friction, is the squad divided? Here is a shocking leak from inside the National Police Agency. There is reportedly a massive disagreement between the actual investigators and the high-ranking officials at the National Investigation Headquarters, NIH. The street-level investigators are confident and want to go for the kill with an arrest warrant. But the NIH bosses? They are leaning toward caution. Why? Because the NIH knows that if this fails, it's not just a police failure, it's a global PR disaster. If your own bosses are questioning the investigation, how strong can the case really be? It sounds like the working-level team is obsessed with a result, while the leadership is realizing that the evidence might not hold up in a real court of law. Part 5, the global impact, BTS at risk? Let's talk about what this means for us, the fans. BTS is set for a massive 14-track album and a world tour in March 2026. The Sejong Center is already covered in BTS branding. By dragging out this investigation for months without a conclusion, the police are creating a cloud of uncertainty over the entire HYBE corporation. This affects stock prices, it affects tour planning, and it affects the morale of the artists. Is it possible that certain traditional forces in Korea are jealous of HYBE's global dominance? Are they trying to clip the wings of the man who proved that K-pop doesn't need the old guard to be successful? By keeping Bang Si-hyuk in this legal limbo, they are effectively holding the future of BTS hostage. The final verdict: investigation or invasion? So, let's wrap this up. Is Bang Si-hyuk being unfairly persecuted? The evidence of persecution: a 2-month delay, a travel ban for a 7-year-old corporate deal, 3 government agencies fighting for glory, and internal police disagreements. The police defense: they claim it's a major case that needs meticulous review because of its impact on the capital market. But at some point, meticulous becomes malicious. If they don't have the evidence to arrest him after 5 summons and a year of investigation, they need to let the man go and let him lead the biggest musical comeback in history. Call to action. I want to hear from you. Do you think the Korean police are being too aggressive because it's a high-profile name? Or do you think Bang Si-hyuk should be treated exactly like any other citizen? Is the timing of this investigation convenient for HYBE's rivals? Drop your comments below. This is a legal battle that could change K-pop forever, and we are going to be here for every update. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, especially before January 14th, when the tour dates drop. Stay woke, and remember, the truth is usually hidden behind the headlines.